demonstrate the exercises from the Glut 101 series. We're going to start with a prisoner squat. So go ahead and take your feet about hip distance apart. Your toes should be pointing straight ahead or slightly angled out. They should not be in at all. Take your hands behind your head and get nice and long. So think about a string pulling the crown of your head up to the sky. From here, you're going to simply sit back like you're sitting in a chair and stand up. And when you do this, you want to make sure that your torso is parallel with the tibia or the front of the shin bone. So try not to lean forward too much, and the goal is to sit back so the thighs are almost parallel. The second exercise is Stu's almost airplane. There are 3 different parts to this. So once you've mastered the first part, then you can go on to parts 2 and 3. The first part, to see if you're ready to advance, is stand up nice and tall. Again, that string is pulling your head straight up to the sky, your abdomen's gently engaged. You're going to stand on your left leg and extend your right leg forward, keeping your hips really low. The right heel presses away from you. From here, your arms extend out. You hold here for 5 deep breaths and come back to center. So again, you're standing on the opposite leg, so we'll stand on the right leg this time. String still pulls the head up to the sky. Extend forward, hips are level, you're not rotating at all. Abdomen's engaged, you've got a nice straight line from your hands to your hips to your left ankle. If that's easy for you, then you can progress to part 2. Part 2 is standing again tall on one of your legs, tightening the abdomen, string up tall, hinge forward at the hip, press the right heel away from you, take your arms out so they make a T with your body. From here, you're going to open out to the right in one line and back to center. Open out and center. Once you've mastered that, part 3 is a little more challenging. I'm going to stand on the opposite leg, so I'll stand on the left leg to demonstrate this. String pulls the crown of the head up, everything's long, hinge forward, arms extend. Now you're going to open in, so I'm opening to the right, standing on my right leg and center. Rotate, again, my body moves as a unit. It doesn't rotate one segment. The next exercise will be a bridge. You're going to lie down on your back with your hands right by your side. Try to relax the shoulders down away from the ears and press the heads of the shoulders back into the mat. Your feet should be about hip distance apart, and they should be about a foot away from your hips. The toes point straight ahead and the knees point straight ahead, so your knees aren't angling in or out. Your hips are slightly engaged. Again, gently brace the stomach, and you're going to inhale, extend your hips up, making a nice straight line from your knees to your hips to your ankles. Hold here for about a count of 2, and then lower down. When you do this, think about really extending with the hips. You're not arching your lumbar spine, and you're engaging the back of the body to release the front of the body. So everything's nice and long. The next exercise is a stationary lunge. Start standing up nice and tall. Again, that string pulls the head up to the sky. Your shoulders, hips, and ankles are lined up. You're going to take a big step back with your right foot. So you've got about a leg's distance between the feet. The feet point straight ahead, and the hips are nice and level. From here, you're going to drop your back knee straight down. You're going to press into your left heel and extend up. As you extend up, you should feel the back thigh getting long. And you want to keep the hips really level. So, switching sides, we would take the left leg back. Toes are still straight ahead. Hands are by your side. Crown of the head long. Drop straight down. Back knee initiates. Press up through the right heel. Straight down and up. The next exercise is your almost a Cossack's lunge. This is to start to work some stability in the frontal plane. You're going to stand up nice and tall. You're going to lunge your right leg out to the right. And you can angle the right toes out a little bit. The left foot should be straight ahead. You're going to sink into the right hip, so the right thigh comes almost parallel with the floor. Try to keep your torso relatively upright, so you're not folding over that right leg. The left leg should be nice and long. The outside of the left foot is pressing into the floor, so the pinky toe side of that left foot is really engaged with the mat. From here, you're going to bring the right leg back to center, preferably balancing here. If you have to, you can set the foot down. So, taking the other side, you're standing up tall, you're taking a big step out to the left foot, a little bit more than legs distance. The left toes can angle a little bit, sink into that left hip. Don't fold. The left knee doesn't angle in. It goes straight over the big toe and the second toe. The hip sits back and back to center. Out to the side and center. The final exercise is the disco hip. You can do this either standing on the floor or with your foot elevated. If you're going to stand with your foot elevated, stand all the way to the left of a step or a small riser. You're going to allow the right hip to drop out to the side, the left foot's relaxed, and then bring it back to center. So your spine is neutral the entire time. You're moving from the hip region, standing to the side of it again. You're long, the hip juts out and back. And as you come up, remember to lengthen through the standing hip. Thank you everybody for watching. We look forward to seeing you for Glut 202 and Glut 303.